Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Welcome back to my Real Estate Maven channel. And I know you've missed me, and I miss you too. Thank you so much for those who sent their love, their messages, financial support to what I've been going through earlier this year. But my heart is so grateful na I experienced that and I'm still experiencing that. But I'm really grateful and thank you. And now it's my time to serve you. Sobrang saya, nakakatuwa tong mga maliliit na milestone no ng ating page ng My Real Estate Maven. So again, welcome no again going back to my mission of um, helping you become the real estate maven of your family by simply being someone in charge to your real estate properties, to your family's real estate properties. No, just take charge. That's all, and allow yourself to be led on how you're going to help your family with your real estate properties. Now, I want to answer this question. Why is it important that you ask your parents today about your real estate properties? Again, this is not for everybody. This is only for people who are already investing, for children who are already investing, especially in real estate or other investment instruments, stocks, mutual funds, um, forex, cryptocurrencies, and other form of investments. If you are that children who are investing already and not yet asking your parents about your real estate, family's real estate properties, I highly recommend that you just listen to these reasons why you need to ask your parents today. Okay? So are you ready? Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons why you need to ask, but allow me to share with you three reasons. Why is it important to ask your parents about your real estate properties? Let's remove that stigma na you don't want to ask your parents kasi nahihiya kayo. You don't want to ask your parents kasi you don't want your parents to think about that you are being greedy as a child. You don't want to ask your parents because of this and that. Yeah. Now I'm encouraging you to ask as a loving child, as an investing child, 'di ba? So, first of all, again, yung una kong message in my other video, when you come from the space of love, there's no reason why you will not ask your parents. And then when you ask your parents, eto yung dahilan. Bakit? It's important, no? Number one, it will be easier for your parents to share what they're going through. Because you had that initiative na kayo yung unang nagtanong, it shows your interest about, of course, your family's real estate. It shows your interest and concern about your parents. 'Di ba? Now, mas magiging kampante itong mga magulang natin, yung mga magulang nyo, or are the parents, to share what they're going through. A lot of parents ng mga nakakausap ko na may mga real estate problems, real estate property problems, they don't wanna share it to their children. Even though mga grown-ups na sila. Sabihin nila, ay ayokong i-bother yung anak ko. Meron na siyang sariling pamilya. Ay ayoko i-bother yung anak ko. Nahihiya ako sa kanya. Ay ayoko i-bother yung anak ko. She's so busy. Ayoko i-bother yung anak ko because iba yung interest niya. So they have that apprehension. So, it's common, no? Yun yung parang normal na naririnig natin. But my dear uh, fellow children, siguro doon ako sa fellow children. Kasi wala naman akong anak. So wala pa naman kaming anak. So, but anyway, fellow children, um, I'll, I'm, sh- let's have that initiative for our parents to be more open. Kasi unang-una, 'di ba, sino bang magtutulungan kundi tayong pamilya? You again, you came from the space of love, so you want to express and help your parents at your most um, um, possible way, 'di ba? So you have that love, and so let's start from there, and then sila rin mawawala yung apprehension na ay okay lang na hindi okay sa inyo na mag-share sila. So, yun yung unang dahilan. They will be more open. It will be easier for your parents to share what they're going through. Mas magiging open sila. Yeah. And first of all, 'di ba, mas dapat na sa pamilya sinishare yung problema. 'Di ba? Kayo-kayo nagtutulungan. Or problema, kasiyahan, 'di ba? And whatever that is going through within the family. Naalala ko pala one time, sabi ko, um, I came from this idea because I'm sure you know yung mga una kong kwento, no, that we lahat ng problems, if not lahat, at least most of the challenges in the real estate, we've experienced that. And it came about because um, hindi alam ng pamilya, at least hindi alam ng pamilya, ng mga anak, kung ano yung nangyayari sa mga properties nila. And then when the parents died, sa kanila na lamang may utang, may kaso, kailangan magbayad ng estate taxes na malaki. Previously, it was 20%. It's good thing. Thank you to our lawmakers. Create law. It's just 6% now. So, but again, the point is, hindi kayo nagkakagulatan. During the lifetime, may enjoy nyo ang family, and magkakatulungan ang pamilya. And just by starting to ask your parents about your properties, and with that, it will be easier for them to share. So that's the first reason. Secondly, second reason why you need to ask your parents today is, of course, when you ask them, all other questions within the family will be answered. No, lupa lang yung tinanong mo, yung bahay nyo lang yung tinanong mo, pero ang dami ng kwento na masasagot. I'm sure maraming kwento yung masasabi yung parents nyo. Ano ba yung, bakit nila nabili yung property? Ano ba yung purpose nila dun sa property? Para saan ba yun? Bakit ba yung binili? Anong kwento behind that property? Alam nyo, sa totoo lang, napakaganda ng mga kwento ng mga magulang natin. Napakaganda ng mga kwento ng mga uh, parents ninyo about how they were able to acquire that property. Kanino galing, kay lolo, kay lola, paano na-acquire ni lolo, nila. So many questions will be answered, and most of all, magkakaroon ng direksyon yung pamilya ninyo kung ano ba yung priorities ninyo. Ano ba yung pressing needs of the family? Baka itong properties na to can be of help to the pressing needs of the family, di ba? Baka makikita nyo, ay, meron pala kayong another story. Merong mag-ama ako nakilala. Magtatay sila. Isa lang yung anak niya, and then isa lang yung anak niya, and then dalawa na lang sila. So, when I shared to them, sabi ko, you tell your children, you tell your son ano yung mga properties mo, no? So, yung one day umikot sila sa mga properties nila. And sinama nila ako ano, to to check on their properties, ano yung pwedeng gawin. But and then, bago kami umuwi, sabi nung son, Miss Mavs, thank you ha, kasi because of this, ang dami pala naming properties, pero hindi niya alam. Ay, hindi ko alam, sabi niya. In short, hindi niya alam kung ano-ano yung mga properties nila. At hindi niya alam kung ano yung nangyayari. So, it really happens to families, no? There's so many reasons, no? But my point is, when you ask your parents, a lot of questions will be answers, will be answered. Not only about your properties, but all other pressing needs in the family. And for some reason, baka masagot din bakit hindi sinasabi ng parents mo, property pala kayo dito, ganyan. Ngayon, sasabihin niya na, di ba? So, may mga learnings within the family at may mga masasagot na magandang, na that will lead to better relationship. So, yun naman yung gusto natin dito, di ba? Tapos, another thing, no, yung masasagot yung mga tanong nyo. And another thing, hindi lang kayo parang magiging boarders or um, parang bed spacer sa bahay ninyo, because you will start a conversation, you will have a meeting, 'di ba? Kasi within the family, kasi 'di ba marami when we grow up and then busy with work, no? Uuwi ng bahay, pagdating sa bahay pagod na, matutulog na, 'di ba? Nasa room na lang, and then papasok sa opisina, papasok sa trabaho, pupunta sa kung ano mang gagawin, 'di ba? So wala na talagang time yung family. But if you are on or another thing is that you are so busy with your business, with you're so busy with your other investments, 'di ba? Na neglect na natin, nakakalimutan natin na ay may pamilya pala tayo, ay may parents pala tayo. Ay, meron pala kaming mga properties na pwede akong mag-invest. Ay, may mga properties pala kami na pwede ko silang tulungan. Ano bang plano ng parents ko dito? Bakit di namin pag-usapan ngayon? Ayun yung mga questions. Ano bang mga properties po natin? Ano po ba yung pwede natin gawin? Ano po ba yung pangarap nyo para sa properties na yan? Baka pwede kayo magkatulungan. Ikaw naman, you're an investing person, no? You are already investing. So, baka pwede kayo magkatulungan, no ba? So, again, our goal is to remove that stigma that properties pinag-aawayan, to remove that stigma na nahihiya ang isa't isa, ang anak, ang magulang, nahihiya na i-share sa pamilya kung ano yung problema, kung ano yung pangarap para sa mga properties. Let's share it to one another. Diba? Another thing, kapag magtatanong ka ngayon sa parents mo about the properties that you already have, especially yung mga magulang na mga malalayo, 'di ba? When we have your family, you go out of the house, yung iba nasa probinsya yung parents, 'di ba? So, this is your chance. This is your time, 'di ba? You're coming from the space of love. You wanted to address what's the pressing needs, what are the dreams of the family or for your parents, that you can be of help, 'di ba? So, maybe this is now the time to visit your parents and ask, no? Make it a regular time para pag-usapan yung mabuti yung about sa properties, no? Maraming masasagot, hindi nyo alam, baka nasa pamilya nyo rin yung anyong gold mine, di ba? Hinahanap nyo, nag-invest kayo sa iba, hanap ng property sa iba, pero meron palang nag-aantay sa pamilya ninyo, no? Actually, that what I realized before. I was trying to help many property owners. I'm selling their properties. We're buying foreclosed properties. We're buying ano nga tawag to? we're buying properties from motivated seller and we're so happy helping them to you, especially mga motivated seller na ma-foreclose na yung property nila o kaya naghiwalay silang mag-asawa, kailangan nilang mabenta ng mabilis, mga ganyan. So, uh, uh, we used to do that. We used to buy those properties at uh, and then yun, nagkakatulungan, nare-relieve ang bawat isa, yung motivated seller nare-relieve, no? So, what if this motivated seller is your parents pala, 'di ba? Hindi mo alam. Tapos ikaw nag-iinvest ka sa ibang properties. 'Di ba? Motivated seller na pala yung parents mo. O kaya mapo-foreclose na pala yung properties nyo. Hindi mo pa alam, 'di ba? So, yung ganon. So, um, it's time to visit your parents na malayo sa inyo, 'di ba? Or hindi man malayo, it's time to have time to talk and ask questions about your real estate properties. Maybe it can be one of your real estate investment property. Diba? Number three, so yun yung number two. Number one, your parents, it will be easier for your parents to open up what are their dreams and challenges about their properties. And number two, a lot of questions will be answered, especially the pressing needs of your family, that each of you can be of help to achieve each other's dreams and goals. No? And number three is of course, naturally, there will be someone in the family, and we hope it's you, di ba, to stand up and take charge of whatever pressing needs of the family that na kailangan ninyong gawin. Someone will stand up. Someone will become the real estate maven of the family. Ay, si kuya. Ay, kuya, ako nang bahala dito sa property sa Cavite. Si ate, ako nang bahala dito sa property sa I will take charge on kung ano yung kailangan gawin. No? It's not necessary to sell, not that necessary to lease, or not necessarily that you will own it. O, akin na yan. Akin na to paghahatian. Hindi naman ganon. It's just that at the very least, you know what are the pressing needs that to be, you need to resolve as a family relative to real estate. And maybe someone in the family has the capacity to buy pala, mapo-foreclose na yung property. Eh di, that someone can buy it. 'Di ba? So, i- naturally someone will take charge, no? And she will become the real estate maven of the family or the real estate maven of that property, no? Maven means kasi expert, no? No one knows about your property. No one knows about the in and outs about your property, but only you, 'di ba? Kayo lang nakakaalam niyan eh kung ano yung nangyari diyan, ano yung history diyan, ano yung gusto niyo diyan gawin, 'di ba? That's what I mean maven of the real estate property, no? Yung you know the 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 information at ano yung gusto nyong gawin at ano yung plano nyo, ano yung pangarap nyo about the property. It's only you or the family who knows that. So, someone will take charge naturally. Diba? Naturally. Merong magte-take charge about the properties. Diba? Anyway, these properties, diba? I'm sure, ito sinasabi ko to, I'm sure your parents bought that property or acquired that property for the family, for the children, to help the family in one way or another. So, why not magtulungan, di ba? Why not take charge, di ba? Kung kaya naman. So, take charge. Yan. So, yun. I hope may natutunan kayo. So, that's the 3 reasons that I can share why you need to ask your parents about your real estate properties. Number one, your parents, it will be easier for your parents to share about what they're going through about that property. It can be challenges, or it can be the wins, diba? Or it can be what's happening about that property. Well and good kung maganda, you will be learning. And kung hindi naman, we hope that you can be of help. We can be of help as children. And number two, when you ask your parent, a lot of questions will be answered, especially the pressing needs of the family. Di ba? Baka hindi nyo lang alam. No? Baka hindi nyo lang alam. Nahihiya rin parents. So, it's our initiative as children, as loving children, because we are coming from the space of love. Huwag tayong mahiya. Huwag tayong mahiya na magtanong. Huwag mahihiya magtanong. And number three, of course, when you ask your parents about your properties, na naturally, in the family, someone will take charge, no? Kung marami kayong magkakapatid, someone will take charge, no? And it's for the common good and will benefit the entire family. So, yun, yun naman yung goal, no? Wala lang yung wala lang yung greedyhan. I mean, wala lang yung, ah, ah, tawag nito, yung yung pagiging greed, no? So we want to use that property that you have to unite the family. No, it's not to divide. You are doing this because you want to unite, because you want to help your parents on what they're going through about their properties, and you want to learn from your parents how are they doing it about your properties, if they're doing it well. Well, in any case, because in we are all investing, or you are all investing, di ba? You will have in your portfolio anyway real estate. So why not have the portfolio that help your family, di ba? Why not have the real estate portfolio that help the family, especially your parents, di ba? So, malay nyo, it will be your gold mine, or the one, yun yung hinahanap nyo, magandang, magandang investment. Actually, I've been saying this when I started my channel early, no, during the pandemic. No, I've been telling this, um, try to ask your parents, help your parents of what they're going through. Baka kasi hindi nyo alam, mafo-foreclose na pala yung mga properties nyo. Baka kasi hindi nyo alam, um, may pinagdadaanan pala sila. On the other hand, if hindi naman ganon, because you are already in the investing mode, 'di ba? At least you learn, no? Walang ibang makakapagturo sa inyo ng mas magandang about the real estate if their parents are doing well, 'di ba? You ask them so much questions, ang dami nilang pwedeng ituro sa inyo. Ang dami nilang just by asking the history, how it was acquired, what are their dreams, 'di ba? Ano-ano yung mga properties, ano yung plano niyo dito, why did you acquire it, 'di ba? Para saan yan, para kanino yan, 'di ba? Ano pang pangarap niyo sa buhay? So, come from that space of love, 'di ba? So, that's my sharing for this. I hope you learn a lot, and again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my Real Estate Maven online channel for life. Real Estate and Economics Made Simple. So sana nakatulong po ako sa inyo. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being here, for joining in my channel, and just for watching and subscribing. Thank you so much. God bless you all. And together as a family, I hope that each and every one of you will be able to become the real estate maven of your family and help one another. God bless. See you again to my next live